Iowa no longer needs Caitlin Clark after announcing five-star decision. Report. Addison Deal has been a fan of Iowa since middle school, so one can't attribute her interest to the Caitlin Clark effect. After all, she has been following them since the Megan Gustafson era, but Clark's emergence as an icon helped her seal the deal at Iowa. She was one of the 20 best recruits in America, and if the Athletics' Ben Pickman is to be believed, she might receive the same attention as CC. Another kind of top 10, top 20 recruit that is of note, and who's going to get a lot of attention this year, is Addison Deal or Addie Deal, who is going to the Iowa Hawkeyes. He said on No Offseason, the Athletic Women's Basketball Show on YouTube. And I want to shout her out because she is the biggest national recruit that Iowa has had since Caitlin Clark, and she committed towards the end of Caitlin Clark's time at Iowa. So there is a lot of hype and a lot of expectation for her coming in as a 6'0/6'0" combo guard who had a decorated high school career out in California. Deal brings hope because last season, the Hawkeyes stumbled out of the gate, starting 2-6 in Big Ten play, and doubts began to creep in. But as the season wore on, they rediscovered their rhythm, winning 11 of their final 15 games and even advancing past the first round of the NCAA tournament. But despite their late surge, the team's postseason run came to an end in the second round against Oklahoma. Lucy Olson shouldered much of the offensive load for the Hawkeyes, averaging 17.9 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 5.1 assists while keeping the team's offense afloat. But with Olson now playing in the WNBA, Iowa once again finds itself searching for its next go-to star, and that could be Deal. I think a lot of people are just curious what kind of juice she will bring to the Iowa program as it continues to transition from the Caitlin Clark and Lisa Bluder era into the Jan Jensen and beyond era. And she very much is viewed as a centerpiece of what is now, obviously, one of the household programs in college basketball. Pickman added, Deal was the headline grabber for Iowa. The 6-foot combo guard from Mater Dei High School in Santa Ana, California, became the highest-rated recruit done by the Hawkeyes since Caitlin Clark. Ranked the No. 9 overall prospect in the 2025 class by 247 Sports. Deal had her pick of powerhouse programs: Baylor, LSU, Tennessee, and yes, Iowa. So when she announced her commitment to the Hawkeyes in March 2024, it felt like a make-drop moment. Top 2025 prospects like Jordan Speezer, no, 17 overall. Bren McGaughty, no, 16 overall. And Emily Skinner, no, 6 overall, all considered Iowa before choosing elsewhere. With Deal in the fold, Iowa seemingly found its next Caitlin Clark. Addie Deal is a steady, fundamentally sound perimeter player, the kind every coach dreams of having. She plays with unshakable confidence in her long-range shot. The player can also attack the rim, create her own looks off the bounce, and has that natural scoring flair that makes her tough to guard. So when the Iowa Hawkeyes dropped a get-to-know her video months ago, it didn't take long for fans to get hyped. The Hawkeyes have some serious talent on their roster, led by senior forward Hannah Stulk, a preseason All-Big Ten selection, and anchored by returning senior guards Kylie Feuerbach and Taylor McCabe. ESPN slots them as a No. 5 seed in its preseason bracketology, while USA Today ranks them No. 23 in the coach's preseason poll, setting high expectations for the season ahead. But it's not just Addie Deal turning heads for Iowa fans. A 2026 recruit is already being hailed as an even bigger coup for the Hawkeyes. The Iowa Hawkeyes have another important recruit. The hunt for a top recruit in the 2026 class proved tricky for the Hawkeyes. Elite prospects like Kate Harping, no, 2 overall, and Madden Greenway, no, 14 overall, passed on Iowa, making it seem like another year without a top 5 to 6 signing was on the horizon. But just when it looked bleak, things took a turn. McKenna Wilixko stepped in to change the narrative. Ranked No. 6 in the SportsCenter Next 100 class, the 6'2" forward from Archbishop Mitty High School in California committed to Iowa, becoming Coach Jan Jensen's highest-rated recruit in the post-Caitlin Clark era. Obviously, Caitlin's a great player, and obviously she put Iowa on the map. Wilixko told ESPN earlier this month. But I also watched a lot of other Iowa players growing up. Megan Gustafson, Monica Chinano, I would always watch them and thought they were awesome. The thought of having 2 5-star prospects in Addie Deal and McKenna Wilixko from 2026 is certainly exciting for Iowa fans. With talent like this, it's easy to imagine the Hawkeyes fighting for a championship again. and maybe even winning it. But as always, only time will tell. What do you think?